Welcome everyone. I'm Mr. Whale, and today we are going to fix one of the biggest problems English learners struggle with, and most of them don't even notice. You know that moment when you try to speak English and it comes out slow, heavy, blocked, like your mouth is carrying 5 kilos of concrete. Yes, that robotic speech, word by word, space after space. That is the fluency killer.
And I'm Daphne, and oh, Mr. Whale, every learner knows this pain, but they think it's normal. They think speaking slowly and separately is the correct way to speak. They think sounding like a GPS robot equals good English. But guess what? That's the complete opposite of how real English works.
Exactly. Learners blame themselves. I can't speak fast. I don't sound natural. My English is too slow. But the real problem isn't your brain, your mouth, or your vocabulary. The real problem is a missing rule, a secret rule native speakers use every single minute, but almost no student is taught.
Yes, and today we're exposing that secret. You're going to understand why native speakers sound so fast, so smooth, so connected, even when they're using simple words. Spoiler, they don't say words separately. They glue sounds together. They melt one word into the next.
That's right. Today, we reveal the hidden rule of fast English, the rule that transforms your English from robotic to natural, from stuck to flowing, from slow to native-like. This rule is called connected speech, and if you've never heard about it, get ready, because this will change everything about how you speak.
Connected speech is basically the magic glue of English. Native speakers use it unconsciously all the time. They don't say, turn off. They say, turn off. They don't say, pick up. They say, pick up. They don't say, take it easy. They say, take it easy. It's like the language slides instead of stepping.
And the best part? Once you understand this rule, once you see it, hear it, feel it, your brain will finally start speaking the way English is actually spoken. You'll stop sounding like a language student and start sounding like a communicator.
Oh, I love that. And this episode isn't just theory. It's a full training session. We will guide you through real examples, real chunks, real pronunciation. You're going to repeat, shadow, listen, identify everything your mouth and your brain need to break the robotic pattern forever.
So get ready, get comfortable, because today we are unlocking a door most learners never open, the door to fast, natural, flowing English. All right, everyone, now that you're here with us, let's unlock one of the biggest secrets of natural English. And I promise you, once you understand this rule, you'll never hear English the same way again. This is the rule that separates robotic English from real, flowing, native-like English. This is the rule that makes you sound fast, confident, and smooth, even with simple vocabulary.
Yes, and most learners think native speakers talk fast because they know thousands of words, but that's not true. Native speakers sound fast because they connect words. They glue them together. They don't say word by word by word. They create one long sound, almost like singing.
Exactly. And here's the hidden rule behind that magic. When a word ends with a consonant, and the next word begins with a vowel, in natural English, those two sounds connect. There is no space, no pause, no separation. Your mouth transfers the final consonant directly into the next vowel, like a slide.
I love that image, a slide, because that's literally how it feels. Instead of turn off, you slide into turn off. Instead of pick up, you glide into pick up. The sound becomes one connected piece. It's smooth, it's fast, and it's exactly how native speakers talk in real life.
And here's the crazy part. If you don't use this rule, you will always sound robotic, even if your grammar is perfect. Without connected speech, your English becomes blocky, broken, unnatural. But when you use this link, this secret glue, your speech becomes automatic and native-like.
So today, we're not just learning a rule, we're upgrading your entire speaking system. From now on, every time you see a consonant followed by a vowel, I want you to hear an invisible bridge, a connection, a fusion. That's the key to fast English.
And that's why this technique works so well, because it's not about adding new words, it's about transforming the way you say the words you already know. It's simple, powerful, and totally doable for any student, starting right now.
Are you ready? Because in the next topic, we'll start training your mouth to glide, slide, and flow, just like a native speaker.
All right, my friends, now we enter the heart of today's training. This is where your mouth, your muscles, your pronunciation, everything starts learning how to move like a native speaker. This is shadowing practice, but with a twist, because today we are practicing connected speech.
This is where the magic happens. This is where you stop sounding robotic and start sounding natural, smooth, confident, fast.
Yes, because here's a secret most learners never hear. Fluency is not only about knowing words, it's about how you glue those words together. English is like a river. It flows. It doesn't jump from one word to another. There is no word, pause, robot voice. No. Native English blends words like chocolate melting in the sun, and you are going to train exactly that. Let's start with the simplest and most powerful rule. Consonant plus vowel equals connection. When a word ends in a consonant and the next word begins with a vowel, English naturally glues them together. You remove the space, you remove the break, you remove the robotic gap, and suddenly you sound fast.
And today, we practice that rule with real sentences, sentences you will actually use in your daily life. I will say a sentence using the natural connected version, and then you repeat. Don't worry about being perfect. Don't worry about sounding silly. Just focus on the smooth connection, the flow.
All right, here comes your first shadowing chunk. Listen closely. Turn off becomes turn off. Not turn off with a pause. No. It melts. Turn off.
Shadow with us. Ready?
Please turn off the light. Please turn off the light.
Good. Feel how it sticks together like super glue. Once those sounds connect, they never separate again. Now let's try another one.
Pick up becomes pick up. It's fast, it's smooth, it feels natural.
Can you pick up the book? Can you pick up the book?
Excellent! Now, one of my favorites, because every student loves how native this sounds, take it becomes take it.
Exactly. It's not take it easy, it's take it easy. Everything connects.
You need to take it easy today. You need to take it teasy today.
Oh, that's beautiful. And now I want you to imagine your voice flowing like warm honey, smooth, continuous, connected. No robotic breaks, no stop signs, just sound, moving forward.
Let's do a final shadowing challenge. One long sentence, multiple connections, but you can do it. I always have a big list of chores. I always have a big list of chores.
Yes, that's the goal. Not perfection, but connection. The moment you glue the words, you unlock speed. The moment you unlock speed, you unlock fluency. And your brain goes, oh, so that's how English actually sounds.
And remember, your tongue learns through repetition, your ears learn through exposure, and your fluency grows with every shadowing session you do, especially this one.
Ready for the next level? Because next, we train your ears to detect connected speech automatically, even when English speakers talk fast.
All right, my friend, now that you understand the rule, it's time for the most important part of the entire lesson, shadowing. Shadowing is where real fluency is built, not in your brain, but in your mouth, your tongue, your muscles. Most learners think speaking is a mental activity, but native-like speed is actually a physical skill. You need to train your mouth the same way an athlete trains their body.
Exactly. Shadowing forces your mouth to copy the rhythm, the melody, the connection, the smoothness of real English. If you only read rules, you'll never sound natural. But when you shadow, you feel the language, you feel the flow, and that's where the magic happens.
So here's how we'll do it. I'm going to say each chunk twice, first at a natural native speed, then slowly so you can hear the exact moment the words connect. Your job is to repeat with me, not after, with, like an echo. Ready?
Oh, they're ready. And learners, listen carefully. Every chunk you're about to practice is built with the hidden rule. Consonant plus vowel equals connection. When this happens, the space disappears. The words become one sound. Your job is to imitate this one sound effect.
Chunk 1, turn off, to turn off. I'm going to say turn off the light. Turn off the light.
Great! Feel how turn ends with N and off starts with a vowel? That's why they merge. Again.
I'm going to say turn off the light. Turn off the light. Chunk 2, pick up, to pick up. Pick up the book. Pick up the book.
And this one is super common in real English. Pick up the phone, pick up your bag, pick up your keys. English speakers connect these words all the time.
Chunk 3, take it, to take it. Take it easy. Take it easy.
That's a classic. Notice how take ends with a consonant sound? It starts with a vowel, and your mouth naturally glues them together into take it. If you try to separate them, take it, you instantly sound robotic.
Chunk 4, have a, to have a. I have a big list of chores. I have a big list of chores.
Beautiful. These micro-connections happen everywhere, and the more you shadow them, the faster your fluency grows, naturally, automatically, effortlessly.
So keep repeating with us. Don't worry about mistakes. Shadowing is about flow, not perfection. If your mouth feels a little tired, that's good. That means you're building the muscles of native-like speech.
Exactly. Your mouth is learning a new choreography, and every time you shadow these chunks, your speaking becomes smoother, more connected, and more confident.
All right, take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and get ready because the next topic will train your ears to recognize these connections in fast English. You mastered the mouth, now we'll upgrade your listening. All right, my friends, welcome to one of the most important parts of today's training. Because it doesn't matter if you can connect words when you speak, if you can't hear those connections in real conversations, movies, podcasts, or even songs. And this is exactly where most learners get stuck. They say, Mr. Whale, I understand English in class, but when I watch Netflix, everything becomes one giant blur. And do you know why? Because native speakers don't talk word by word. They don't leave clean spaces. They glue everything together, fast, smooth, and nonstop.
Yes, they speak like a river, continuous, flowing, and connected. And that's why today, in this topic, we're going to train your ears to finally catch these connections. Because when you hear them clearly, your brain stops panicking. You stop freezing. You start understanding English the way it's actually spoken in the real world, not the slow, robotic classroom version.
And let me tell you something powerful. Once your ears recognize connected speech, English becomes 10 times easier. Sentences that used to sound impossible suddenly become clear. It's like someone turned on the subtitles inside your brain. So here's what we're going to do. Daphne will read natural, fast English, and your job is to play detective. Yes, a linguistic detective, and identify exactly where the words connect.
Are you ready? Let's start with an easy one. I'm going to say it naturally first, and then I'll say it again slowly. Listen carefully. Your mission is to find the exact moment where the words touch, where the sound slides from one word into the next. I saw a movie yesterday. I saw a movie yesterday.
Did you hear that? Saw. That little glue between the words, that's the magic of connected speech. Most learners think it's one single word, sawa, but now you can detect it. Okay, now let's try another one, slightly faster.
Turn off the light. Turn off the light.
Beautiful. The connection here is turn off. The N connects to the O, and suddenly the phrase becomes one smooth sound. Turn off. This is exactly how native speakers say it in real conversations.
And what we are doing right now is rewiring your brain to notice these tiny sound bridges. And once you notice them, you can reproduce them. And once you reproduce them, you stop sounding robotic forever.
So congratulations, this listening phase is essential. Without it, you speak in pieces. With it, you speak in flow. And now, my friend, your ears are entering a new world, the real rhythm of English. All right, everyone, we've arrived at the final moment of today's episode, and I hope you're feeling powerful, excited, and ready to transform the way you speak English forever. Today, we didn't just talk about connected speech, we experienced it. We discovered the hidden rule native speakers use every single day without even thinking. And now that you understand it, the journey to natural English is no longer a mystery. You're no longer stuck sounding robotic, slow, or separated. You are officially entering the world of fast, smooth, connected English.
And this is the moment where most learners stop, but you won't. Because knowing the rule is not enough. Hearing the examples is not enough. The magic happens only when you practice it consistently, when you train your mouth, your ears, your rhythm, when you start to hear the glue everywhere. Movies, songs, podcasts, conversations, all of them secretly use this connected speech rule you learned today. And now it's your turn to unlock it, to use it, to own it.
So here is your final challenge. Extremely simple, extremely powerful, and guaranteed to transform your listening and speaking more than anything else you've tried before. We call it the Connected Speech Detective Game. And starting today, you're the detective.
Yes, and this is how it works. Every day, choose one piece of English content. It can be a movie scene, a YouTube video, a TikTok clip, a podcast, or even a song you love. Then, listen closely and ask yourself, where is the glue? Where is the speaker connecting a consonant to a vowel? Which words are merging together? Look for phrases like take it, pick it up, turn it off, saw a movie, want to eat, give it away. Your mission is to notice the sound, identify the connection, and write it down.
And here's the truly exciting part. The moment you start hearing these connections in the wild, your brain automatically begins to imitate them. Suddenly, you stop saying, take it easy, and you start saying, take it easy. You stop saying, pick up, and start saying, pick up. You stop sounding like a robot and start sounding alive, smooth, natural, confident. Fluency begins with awareness, and this challenge forces your brain into fluency mode.
And don't forget the second part of the challenge. Use it in your own speech. For the next 7 days, record a daily 15-second audio, any topic, any sentence. But each time, make sure you apply at least one connected speech link. Just one. That's enough, because this is how fluency grows, one tiny connection at a time, repeated consistently.
So that's your mission. Become a detective. catch the connections, and then use them in your own voice. You will be shocked at how fast your English transforms, not in months, not in weeks, but in days. Connected speech is the engine of natural English, and now that you know how it works, you have the keys.
And if today's lesson helped you understand English in a new way, if it opened your ears, your mind, or your confidence, make sure you like this video and subscribe to SpeakFlow English. Your support helps us bring more powerful episodes like this one.
Until next time, keep speaking.
Keep flowing.